Yo, 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 it's your boy One Deep 215 back with another video. You know, here on this channel, we talk a lot about modern women and their shortcomings, the things that we're displeased with a lot of these modern women out here, and the way of society has turned on its axis, and these women. But if I had to guess, I would say it's a good 10, maybe even 15% of good women out there. Good women. Good to the core. Not saints, not angels, not perfect, but just solid overall good women. And I want to talk about that because there's not enough shine in their direction. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the bad women out here is making it hard for the good women. So I don't want to refrain from acknowledging that there is good women out here. It's still, I know it's like finding a diamond in the rough for a lot of you guys that's looking. I know it's like hitting the lottery. It's like getting struck by lightning. Any way you can put it is an oddity nowadays. But it is some good women. And the good women, I want to cast some shadow on them in a good way, believe it or not, and acknowledge these women that are out here that's just being looked over, because the bad women, so much of a vast majority of women are not, I ain't even gonna say bad women, but not on the up and up, not good women. I'll at least say that. So we're gonna get into that. Now, first of all, from the rip, y'all, when you with a woman, you have to know a woman likes you. It's one thing for a woman to be a good woman, but a lot of times these women show you that they like you. If a woman like you, she gonna show it. We got these things in these modern times where everybody they don't want to play their hand. They don't want to be played. They don't want to put they cards out there because they like, oh no, I'd rather be chased. I'd rather him chase me. A lot of men saying, I'd rather be chased by a woman. But I will say this, when a woman genuinely likes a guy, she's going to show it. It might not be in a great big mass of a scale, because every woman is different with how they show their affection. But you're going to feel it. If you know, you know. To my men out there that been around the ringer enough to know these signs or whatever, you just going to know. Woman ain't going to sit there and be ultra timid and ultra nonchalant with a guy she really likes. She might not be brash and outspoken and vulgar either. A lot of women don't carry those traits. A lot of good women, at least. They're not going to carry that. They're not going to wear their heart on their sleeve. But you're going to know, even if it's small, you're going to know, she like me. So that's just first of all. Whether a woman is good or bad, you got to know a woman likes you. But as far as a good woman is, first of all, when you first meet a good woman, a good woman not going to worry about where you taking her. She just not. That's right off the bat. She's not going to be one of these, even if she's a modern woman, because you could be a modern woman and still a good woman at the same time. Don't get that mixed up. It's just good women got a mind of their own. They could be modern, but with a mind of their own. Some of the other types, they modern and they just follow the leader. Whatever seems good is good. Y'all know what I mean. But when y'all meeting these women and trying to get to know them, and let's say you taking them out on a date, a good woman ain't going to care where it's at. She's just not, unless it's something like you trying to take her to a zoo and she don't like animals or afraid of animals, or she's allergic to shellfish and you take her to a seafood spot. Obviously, things of that nature, where it's like, I'm not, I have an allergic reaction to this place and you taking me here, that's different. Y'all know what I mean. But as far as the amounts, how much this date gonna cost, Is it 5 stars or 4 stars? What type of neighborhood is it? Is it downtown? I hope it's something, swanky and all that. Good women ain't going to care about that. A good woman is going to know this man is trying to get to know me. As long as he not taking me to no dump, and I mean like in a bad neighborhood where it's one way in, one way out, some type of crazy like environment or something like that, because people do have their preferences with the people they want around them. So most guys understand that. I'm not gonna take you to no hood spot, you know what I mean? In the middle of God knows where type of thing. Some women don't mind that either, but I'm just saying your average woman don't want to go to no ranky-dink place where she gotta look around and make sure she got her purse and, you know what I mean? I gotta carry some mace with me when we go and all that. So if we going past that aspect, a woman ain't gonna care. She ain't gonna care if you spent $20. She not gonna care if you spent $30 or what have you. That's a sign of a good woman. Not saying that's the end all be all, but that is a good sign. It definitely should raise your eyebrow when the woman don't even knock to where you taking her. She don't even say, well, how much is each plate? Is it a dress code and all this? Those things shouldn't matter. And thus I say that's a sign of a good woman. Just speaking on that, since we own it, money. When a woman, don't get me wrong, we all like money. We all want money. And we all need money. I agree to that. Times is hard for everybody. But when you meet a woman and money comes secondary to real life things, like everyday life necessities, and she's not materialistic, and she don't act like she's better than others, that's another sign of a good woman. It just is, especially now in this day and age. In this day and age, your average typical woman, whether she good or bad, talks that money stuff. And like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm shunning money, because I love money. But I don't make it my life. I don't make it seem like everything has to be materialistic. I don't make it seem like I would do anything. I would never demean myself for money. Them type of women, where they got standards when it comes to what they willing to do for said dollar, that's a sign of a good woman. That's a sign that she got her priorities intact. She probably not perfect. She could be late on her rent as well, like a lot of people. She could be backed up on her car payments. She could be backed up on this, backed up on that. But it's a mindset. Like I tell y'all all the time, nobody's perfect. If you're going out here looking for a perfect woman, good luck, bro. Good luck. Because nobody's perfect. Not you, not me, not nobody. So this ain't about being perfect Patty. But this is about having priorities and having a good mindset and a good heart. That's the main things. That's the 3 main components in a good woman. It really is. It's not how good she look. It's not how big her butt is. It's not how long her eyelashes is. It's not about none of that. They make it seem like these superficial things mean everything, but it don't. Because what you going to do with that when times get hard? What you going to do with that when things hit the wall? For real. So it's like, and not to make it so serious, like y'all meeting y'all future wives, we just share some light on the good women that's out here, because they do exist. They do. When she's not talking about money all the time and always complaining, always nagging, some things is just within a woman and you can't help. Nobody can, whether they're a good woman or a bad woman. Those things are understandable. But when she's not always bickering, fussing, fighting, complaining at all times, yelling, these are signs of a good woman. Now, don't get me wrong. Women will pull the wool over your eyes, and early in the game, we know how it go. We know how the game play. Some women can hold it for longer than others. Some women only can hold it a few days. But I know women that can hold it for quite a few months. They will put on the facade like they this good woman, and they not. So there's caveats and nuances in everything you do. You just got to move strategically. But When you got one, you got one. You just do. Another sign of a good woman is, I'm gonna go a little deeper on this one. And this is like not early in the game. This is like once you've been with her for at least a few months, because y'all would have had to, been through some things or whatever. When a woman is happy, happy when you're happy, whether she with or without you. Follow me on this. I know y'all got the woman that y'all probably been with before, and you might go out, have a good time. You might be with your homies at a game. And a lot of women will fake happiness. Like you hit her up and tell her, yo, we had a good time, such. And they'll play the role like they happy. But a lot of women got this thing, and I don't know what it is. I don't even know what the terminology for it is. But the only time they're happy for you is unless they was part of the happiness. Y'all get what I'm saying? Either they had to be there while you was happy, or they had to be the reason why you happy. A lot of these women do that. They do. And they'll fake it pretty good. They'll fake it. But deep down, you know the signs. You can kind of know. If you know your woman, you know your woman. You can know when she's really happy. You just went somewhere. You just did something. Anything that make you happy, whatever the case may be. And you get back, you telling her about it. Or she call you. A lot of times it's when they call you. And if they hear that you happy and they don't have nothing to do with it, they wasn't the one who set it up, they not there with you while you happy, a lot of these women will, that's what they do. That's what they do. They out here. I don't know what that is, because that's not a man trait. Men, I don't know no men. I never done it, so I don't know what that is. I guess it's a female thing. But a lot of these women want to be the reason why you happy. They want to be the reason why you so happy and you so thrilled about whatever. And it's like, what is that? I don't know if it's selfishness. What is it? It's something. But that's the thing. When a woman is truly happy for you, whether she's with you or without you, she ain't have nothing to do with it, and she's genuinely happy for you. Like, and mind you, it's not getting, because a woman will be happy for you if you get a raise or if you got some type of something coming towards you, because they're going to benefit from that. So don't get the two mixed up. If she's not benefiting from this happiness in no type of way, some women, bad women, won't indulge in your happiness. They'll fake it and, oh, all right, that's what's up. But we know what's real and what's fake. When you got a woman that's genuinely happy for you, and she's getting nothing out of this, just the fact that you happy, and she's happy, that's a good sign, man. That's a hell of a sign. That one is like second level. Like I said, you got to be with the woman at least several months to really even notice that, or for that to even come out. Because when the woman first meeting you, she don't know, she don't care whether to be happy or not. But once they've been through some things with you, they going to show it. And if she show it in a good way, that's a good sign. A lot of women, are unpleasant. So when you got a woman that's cordial with everybody, I ain't talking about just so chipper and dipper and ooh. No, it ain't that deep. But a woman that could get along with other people, whether it's your folks, whether it's your coworkers, you might invite her to a work function, and not saying she gotta be all up in everybody's face either. Because what people do is they hear what I'm saying, they push it all the way to the left. Oh, so you like a woman that would be all up in everybody's face and chipper and all. No, I'm just saying genuinely just pleasant with people. A pleasant woman. Somebody that has positive energy around them. That's a sign of a good woman. A woman that don't easily get an attitude because something ain't going her way, or this ain't right. A person that know how to brush things off and keep it moving without getting all in the uproar. So pretty much a pleasant woman overall. A nice human being. That's a sign of a good woman. It just is. And everybody have reasons for why they're a certain way. So I don't want to get that mixed up with what I'm trying to say. Some things you just know. If you know, you know. And those things are understandable. But there's a lot of women, people, period, but we on the topic of women, that walk around mad all day. They angry for nothing. and I ain't gonna say it's for nothing, but they angry at the wrong like people. Like it's like these people don't have nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing to do with it. Put a smile on your face sometimes. Be cordial. Be engaging. There's nothing wrong with that. I tell y'all all the time, me personally, I'm an introvert. But I think I carry myself right around people. I wouldn't be around somebody's folks and acting a certain way. I wouldn't be at somebody's function acting a certain, you know what I mean? And a lot of women do this. But when you got that that woman that know how to separate the two, like, look, I'm going through some personal shit, but these people don't got nothing to do with it. I'm here with my dude. We gonna have a good time, or whatever the case may be. That's a sign of a good woman. Believe it or not, they out here. They are. When she understands the fact that you're a man, and that's crazy, that's a sign of a good woman. That's crazy to say, but when she understands the fact that you're a man, meaning a lot of these women are emasculating men. They are. They questioning men's manlyhood, they masculinity. They try to speak above the man. They try to talk over the man. If you got a chick that's doing the latter, the total opposite of that, that's a sign of a good woman. When she know, like, it ain't like speak when been spoken to, but it's like, you should know how to carry it around your dude. This is your man. You're his woman. And carry it as such. A lot of these women can't do that. They want to be the ringleader of every single thing and the boss of everything. This boss stuff is getting crazy. This boss woman, boss chick stuff, they get it gets to their head and they carry that stuff in relationships. And it's like, how you expect to be with somebody? And the first thing they'll say, if this the case, is he don't pay my bills, he don't pay this, I can wear what I want, I pay for these clothes, I pay. It ain't about that. And women don't realize that they got to get that out of their head. Just because a man didn't pay for it, or he's not paying all my bills and my rent, that mean I could demean him? Well, what you with him for? What you with him for, sis? Like, for real. Shouldn't no man be talked over by his woman? And if that come off sexist, I don't give a damn. Shouldn't no man be talked over by his woman? So when a woman knows her place, you got a chick, she really knows her place, and she know how to carry it with you at all times, everything ain't gonna be peaches. And there's gonna be times where y'all have disagreements when y'all get back home, not in the public eye. Those things are natural. But when a woman is out and she's demeaning you and carrying as such, and she's not carrying it properly as you being her man, that's not a good sign. But when you got the women that's actually doing that, because I be seeing it, I be like, damn, she know her place. Damn, she carrying it well. They out here, fellas. They out here. When you got one like that, that's a sign of a good woman too. That's definitely a sign. Another point, and I'm going to end this video pretty soon. Another point is a woman that's good to her children. Believe it or not. And when I say good, I'm not just saying being I'm their mom, they live with me. They just, no. Being good to their children. Doing things with their children. Being that person they can confide in. Being a good role model. These type of things. Even when it don't benefit you. And follow me on this one. You got a woman, let's say you wanna chill with her. You know, you want her to come over, or you want to come to her, or you want to go out. And she put her kids first. Oh man, my daughter's sick. My son not feeling well. Or I had something I was doing with them. When she put you on the back burner for her kids, now mind you, this is not benefiting you, but a reasonable man will understand it. A reasonable man gonna say, damn, all right, I get it. When you got a woman that puts her kids before you in that type of way, she's a good woman. Because, first of all, a woman that's not good to her kid, if you messing with a woman that you feel as though is not good to their kids, how you think they gonna treat you? They might be all up in your ass right now because you the new hot thing. But when a woman is not all the way there for her children, that's a hell of a sign. The people, the people that she bust out, that's not a good woman. I don't care how many steak dinners she made you, how jiggly her booty shake at night, how many tattoos she got, how long her eyelashes can get to. I don't care about none of that stuff. If a woman not good to her own kids, and I don't mean good just on the spectrum, just on that. I'm talking about good to her kids where you notice it. Damn, I like the way you be doing stuff with your kids. Oh, you took them here, you took them there, and it wasn't just for the gram. It wasn't just for a show. Rah, Kiki, and Lala didn't go with you. It wasn't a turn up. You actually just went. You and your kids did whatever. That's a hell of a sign. That's a good sign. It is. It is. People don't speak to that type of stuff. A lot of men don't think of that because they feel as though, well, that's kind of putting you in, behind the eight ball. Not behind the eight ball, but that's putting you in a compromising position because of what I said earlier. You might want to see the chick, and she kind of shunning you. Now, if a woman always shunning you, and she claiming her kid's sick or something, she probably just don't like you. Like, we ain't gonna make it that matter of fact. Like, I'm talking about, like, here and there, she might be like, I told my kids I was going to do this with them, or my son ain't feeling well. I don't think it's appropriate for me to step out. I don't want nothing to happen while I'm going. Those type of things. That's a sign of a good woman, fellas. It just is. Even though you got to take a seat back and be like, damn, I did want to chill with her. But when you really think about it, you're going to be like, damn, she did what she had to do. That is her kids. I wouldn't want my kids sick and I'm running out the door with some chick. You know what I'm saying? And these women that do things with their kids, there's a lot of women that genuinely do things with their kids. They're not doing it for a turn up. They're not doing it for pictures on Instagram. They're not doing it to show people I went there too. They doing it because they want to have moments with their children. That's a sign of a good woman. I don't care what nobody said. It just is. So let's raise awareness on that. Even though it's far and few between, let's raise awareness on the good women and the good mothers and the good role models that's females that are out here. Y'all know me, I'm going to keep it real on every level. I know it's a bunch of nothing out here. I know. But it ain't 100% of nothing, if that makes sense. It ain't 100% nothing. Like I said, it might be a good 10, 15% out here that's good women, solid women. Probably not perfect, probably not millionaires, probably not dimes, but they're good women overall. And we got to realize that, and we got to acknowledge it. If y'all like videos like this, hit it with a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all always know what I say. Until the next one, I see y'all. I'm out.